won't reply. This is becoming a stroll. Iniesta, he's left his man. Just brushed off the ball there. Granit Xhaka.
They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably...
Great leap! Monaco are the epitome of solidity. They've not conceded in 5 games. Aimed long and direct. Promising move that. Good inroad. Has a shot! Back to the keeper and go again. Iniesta. Nice going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently. Going through. Shevchenko! And how good was that? Oh, that is a gem! Ruthless and relentless, utterly rampant. Monaco, and that's it. Monaco, very much the dominant side, almost the only side. Every time they got on the ball, they looked like scoring. It is a landslide. The end of the game. Reflections?
Monaco made their intentions clear that nothing else but a win would do. These games are always tough, you know, it's not always about form, it's not always about class or style, it's about pride, and they showed loads of that. Their attitude was spot on today.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Hello and welcome to all of our viewers from around the world. We have quite a game in prospect here, just waiting for the players to emerge, and we will be underway. And here we have Monaco against Nantes. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching.
Goes for goal! Goal! Monaco! Monaco grab an early lead. Good start. Well read, he sorted that out. Deftly done. Face to face. Can he finish? He has done it! And they are disappearing out of sight. Monaco grab a couple of goals without reply. And a header! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Xhaka with a long pass out wide. Funny gathers from the goal kick. Going through. Can he put it away? A real chance to break. Looks to clip it forward. Shot at goal! Throw in. Steve Davis set up his side's equaliser in their last game. Lobs it in gently. Oh, and he's got good distance. Who's chasing? And the whistle goes for half-time. So your views on the first half?
Monaco are 2 up and everything is shaping nicely. The only criticism, it could have been 3.
Monaco in control at half-time, 2-0. And the game has already resumed here. Shapes to shoot! More and more and more and more! They are running riot! And the lead is extended still further. 3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. They've done it!
Unbelievable.
Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! Monaco tear their opponents apart once again. They are utterly ruthless. Can he deliver? It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing.
They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody can get in behind.
Good clearance now. Can they make something of it? So what now? Forward it goes. And that is that. Monaco have won big and in style. Everything went for them. Their poor opponents left chasing shadows. A scintillating performance. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Yeah, we knew there was a sizable gap in the quality of both squads, and the story was told in predictable fashion.
So that's it for today. Thank you, Jim, and good afternoon all.
Voilà, 12 joueurs en 52 planètes. Vu qu'il y avait un 12e homme dans l'équipe. C'était vous.
Soaking up the pre-match atmosphere here as we wait for things to get started. Won't be long now before we get through the formalities. A warm welcome, one and all. And here we have Gazalek Ajaccio against Monaco. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Monaco must be pretty concerned about this fixture pile-up.
Yeah, and when you've got shot at goal!
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Shaka! Monaco were simply a class apart in the corresponding fixture last season. They dismantled them. Can he finish? Keita, and goal! Monaco! And Monaco take the lead. Great reactions in front of goal. He just saw what was on.
Well, as they say, Peter, if you don't speculate, you won't accumulate. And we've just witnessed a player who was rewarded for his willingness to take a risk, as cunning as it comes.
Monaco get themselves into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
So what now? Moussa Sissoko. Gazalek Ajaccio have come to the defence of their manager after he came in for some stick regarding some of his decision-making.
Yeah, but he brought the criticism upon himself by making substitutions that didn't really make sense. They added confusion when he really needed cohesion.
So who's he picking? And a header! Oh, great save, real class.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Towering header! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Xhaka picks it up from the goal kick. Tries a through ball, and he's onside. And there's the end of the first half. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight. Some first half thoughts?
Monaco deserve to be ahead and probably should be in front by more, considering the amount of chances they've managed. Everything points to more of the same second half and a good solid win.
Monaco head into the dressing room pleased with the thought that they have that all-important lead. Analysis to come during the break. And the game has already resumed. And the finish! It's in! 2 up and threatening to pull clear! What about that, Jim Beglin?
Yeah, and teamwork was key to that. A beautiful piece of engineering to set him free in the box.
Monaco get themselves a 2-goal cushion.
Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2...
Has a hit! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Gazalek Ajaccio look as though they're about to make a change. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Going through. Monaco are the standout defensive side of the moment. They've not conceded in their last 5.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight.
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
That's offside. Yes, it is.
I thought he might just get the benefit of any doubt then.
Monaco still 2-0 up and looking to shoot. They are rampant. And the lead is 3. It is surely done.
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
Monaco making another change here.
Yeah, their position is a dominant one now, Peter, so introducing one of the youngsters for some added experience is bang on.
Monaco take a 3-goal lead and they are romping out of sight. Xhaka sticks in a face-to-face with the keeper. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. There is the final whistle. Monaco, very much the dominant side, almost the only side. Every time they got on the ball, they looked like scoring. It is a landslide. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Yeah, we knew there was a sizable gap in the quality of both squads, and the story was told in predictable fashion.
I think we're just about out of time, so many thanks to Jim, and a very good afternoon to you. The warmest of welcomes to all of you around the globe. We're just about ready to get going. The players will be with us very shortly. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
The familiar strains of the anthem serving to raise the levels of expectation even higher. So it's away we go then. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. And the counter is on. Now he's wondering who wants it. He's got in with a header! Goal! Monaco! And Monaco take the lead.
Monaco are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead.
Well, look, you've got to start your qualification process at some stage, Peter, and that goal is takeoff for them.
Keita. Now the pass. He's got the ball glued to his feet. Granit Xhaka. And a header! It's in! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Monaco are so well practiced in the art of keeping the ball through, wonderful passing and movement, and a real appetite to ensure it's reflected in their goal count.
Monaco have a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
Well, that second goal has given them...
Shoots! They are rampant! And they are disappearing out of sight! Keita versus the keeper, and only one winner.
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
Without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Played out to the wing. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
The ball's loose, and he's after it. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Put a stop to that. And there's the end of the first half. Well, there's plenty that can be said about the last 45 minutes, but one thing that cannot be said is that it's dull. One-sided, yes, but packed with excitement.
Peter, do I really need to say anything, or can I simply refer you to the scoreline?
Monaco have established themselves in a position of absolute supremacy. An action-packed 45 minutes, and they have raced into a 3-goal lead. Just 45 minutes from now, we will know who goes through from this group. Shapes the shoots! And the ball's come out, has a hit! Oh, extraordinary!
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
Oh, he really wanted that.
But that's the motivation and enthusiasm he shows, and the quality he produces.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. Tried to play it through.
Was too timid to make it through the defence. It'll be noted and improved upon, I'm sure.
Danger averted for now. Gets wrestled off the ball. Hoists it high. Raggy.
Well, we don't need to guess that they expect plenty of ball into the box.
Yeah, it's quite a crowd scene in the middle now.
Well, it's a situation that requires resilience now and plenty of fighting spirit. It has to be matched.
And the finish! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Moussa Sissoko really has shown an example of why indecision is fatal.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Moussa Sissoko. Victory now would mean so much. Passes it through, cut out in the nick of time. Lobs it in gently. Aimed long and direct. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Tries and has a pop! It's a goal! Yet another goal in an awesome performance! They are in complete charge! Really outwitted one-on-one. Once more, he gets the better of the keeper.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
Monaco tear their opponents apart once again. They are utterly ruthless. Could try cutting inside here. Timely intervention. Dinks one in. Moussa Sissoko. And that is that. Monaco have made it through to the knockout stage. They can So hello and a warm welcome to all of you worldwide. We're just waiting for the central characters to make their appearance and then we will be underway. And our live game is Monaco against Montpellier. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
We're underway. Djordjevic. Long and high towards the flank. Tried to play it through.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph.
Shevchenko! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
That is just the top drawer finish. He was always in control and couldn't have placed it any better.
Monaco have an early lead. Good start. Monaco were simply a class apart in the corresponding fixture last season. They dismantled their opponents. Ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Looks to clip it forward. Monaco are the standout defensive side of the moment. They've not conceded in their long... Massive leap! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Monaco are the league's top scorers, formidable in front of goal. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Ball's gone out of play. And it's Congre. Imbula goes looking. Xhaka has been linked with so many clubs, hasn't he? Would you say, Jim, there's any truth in the rumours?
I suspect there is. You can understand the speculation, but as to exactly where...
Shoots! Superb from Dembele! Two up and threatening to pull clear. Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. Monaco. There is the half-time whistle. Reflections on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Monaco ahead 2-0 and they are looking good. So off we go once more. Hoists it high. Granit Xhaka. Shevchenko. Keita with a delicate ball. Imbula. It's a brilliant interception. Congre. Monaco with his 2-goal lead. They're certainly looking much the more assured side. Oh, good interception.
They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept.
Shevchenko! Oh, that is very close.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
In with a header! Who's ball? Who's going to get there? Just brushed off the ball there. Granit Xhaka. That's the sort of defending that is going to upset the opposition. It already has, actually.
Yeah, Peter, and it looks like this defence will go tooth and nail to prevent him from getting another.
Xhaka battles to win it back. Goretzka coaxed out to the wing. Here's the... Gets up to head it! Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Decent win via a very competent performance. Without doubt they were the better side, and the result reflects as much. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Yeah, we knew there was a sizable gap in the quality of both squads, and the story was told in predictable fashion.
So we've reached the end of our coverage for today. Many thanks to Jim Beglin alongside me, and we'll both see you next time. Hello and welcome to all of our viewers from around the world. We have quite a game in prospect here, just waiting for the players to emerge, and we will be underway. The teams then, Monaco against Metz. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
We're underway. Tries to get it forward quickly. Now the pass. And he's there to cut it out. Boots it to safety. It's a loose ball. Has a hit! Goal! Monaco! And Monaco take the lead. That has brought the house down. What a wonderful hit.
Is it just me, or did he make that look very, very easy? That was terrific skill and composure from him. He finished with such aplomb.
Monaco take the early advantage. Monaco were simply a class apart in the corresponding fixture last season. They dismantled their opponents. Passes it through. He's got away. That intervention was very necessary. Pushes it out wide. Turns and goes. Is it in? He's going after it. Can he deliver? Choosing. He's gone for it! Shoots! What about it? And they are disappearing out of sight. He was so alert to the possibilities there. Great stuff.
Well, for me, that's just pure predatory brilliance. It's not so much the finish, but the way he read the situation when nobody else was even alert to it. It's fantastic.
Monaco get themselves a 2-goal cushion.
Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that...
And the shot! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Oh, he really wanted that.
But that's the motivation and enthusiasm he shows and the quality he produces.
Battles to win it back. Goretzka. Hit long and direct. Has a swing at it. They are rampant. All too easy. They are in danger of disappearing out of sight. A pretty simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
Well, considering he has a bit of a shoot-on-sight policy, he was the one player that should have been picked up then. It was both careless and costly from where I'm sitting.
Monaco take a 3-goal lead and they are romping out of sight. Plays it long. Surely going through. Oh, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and...
Can he put it away? Sticks it away! And already they're looking to run away with it.
Monaco are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Half-time? Well, that flew by. It was breathless stuff. It's been one-way traffic here after the first 45 minutes. A relentless barrage that looks set to continue.
Well, I've seen very little to indicate a comeback in this one, Peter. They've committed to this game with great desire and heart, and there's no need to back away from that.
Monaco pretty much out of sight here. It really has been a one-sided game so far. Here we go again then. Goes wide. It'll be a throw-in. Metz look as though they're about to make a change. Oh, really good feet from him. Shevchenko. Metz seek a performance here which reflects her up. Shevchenko! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
Well, I think a little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about back-page headlines there.
It so nearly came off for him.
Yeah, and you can feel and hear how the crowd are reacting to all of this.
Dembele hit into the middle. Here comes it. Heads it! Superb from Dembele! Well, just another one to add to what has already been an incredible haul.
Well, I wasn't expecting them to go this big, Peter, but they have been superb.
Sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
I just think that's really good management, introducing one of his younger players when the pressure's totally off, just allowing him some valuable, easy on-field experience time.
Monaco tear their opponents apart once again. And the finish! Oh, almost a sixth!
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked a harder thing to do.
Imbula plays it out to the flank. Lovely bit of skill. Has a shot! He has done it! And again, they pile on the misery.
Yeah, and by the looks of it, there may be still more to come.
Changes on both sides, actually.
Yeah, their position is a dominant one now, Peter, so introducing one of the youngsters for some added experience is bang on.
Into the channel. That was one quality pass away from being a very decent... Shevchenko! It's in! This is as ruthless as it gets.
It's part of the game, Peter. It has to get ruthless. Sympathy just doesn't play a part.
He's made it three. Quite a day at the office for him.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of goal. What a display. What a player.
The referee brings it to a close. Well, a great day for attacking football. The artists have painted their pretty pictures. Only one team in it. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Yeah, and a result that was true to form. A big team beating a not-so-big team, and a lesson dealt.
Just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin for joining us and to wish you a very good day. Warmest of welcomes to all of you around the globe. We're just about ready to get going. The players will be with us very shortly. And our live game is Chamois against Monaco. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. He's had a go! Tries to get it forward quickly, dashing forward at pace. Passes it through. Shade too heavy, keeper can pick that up. Goretzka. And it's Dembele. And a header! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Now the pass. He'll have a dip! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Looks like a good ball through, and he's cut it out. Out wide to the right. Keita with the ball through. Has a pop! And he's there to make a great save.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
That has been clubbed away. He's got it, and he's got... Is it in? Has a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Strong punch. Looks to slip it through. Chance to break. Shoots! And that would have been... And that'll be the final action of the first half. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, 0-0 is a little surprising, and while initially they must have felt that they'd score from the many chances we saw, they might now be thinking that this could go against them.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. Already up and running for the second half.
Monaco can feel really happy with themselves. The scoreline doesn't back it up, but they've played with urgency and purpose and can't afford to lose patience in this second half. They've got to persevere.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. Pushes it out wide. And that's a throw. Keita. How about it? And a second time. It's a carbon copy of their previous miss.
Monaco really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Header! And in again. It was missed, but not by that far.
Now there is one relieved goalkeeper. He was helpless.
Xhaka picks it up from the goal kick. Now the pass. Heads it! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Chamois look as though they're about to make a change. Just brushed off the ball there. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. So, the manager making the last of his changes.
You know, he can't really have any complaints at being withdrawn. There must have been at least 5 efforts.
Towering header! Superb from Dembele! Finally, the deadlock is broken! A lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
Chamois have chosen to bring on the last of their substitutes. Monaco draw first blood here.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable. Chamois are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
Loose ball, who's going to get there? Sissoko, and the follow-up! He has done it! And surely now, the result beyond doubt. With time and space aplenty, he was never going to miss.
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
He's made it 2, and no doubt he's hungry for more. Monaco grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0. Over to the left. The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Raggi. Now can he... has a swing at it! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Keita cannot be a happy chappy, and you can understand why. The run was stoic, and it should have been heroic.
Goalkeeper's ball. Forward it goes. So that's it. It is all over. Monaco come away with the win. A job really well done in all departments. A real sum-of-the-parts team effort. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Monaco simply made their superiority count. They found cruise control quite early and didn't need to go to turbo.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both... So hello and a warm welcome to all of you worldwide. We're just waiting for the central characters to make their appearance and then we will be underway. The teams then, Monaco against Borussia Dortmund. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Begley.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
The instantly recognisable sound of the UEFA Champions League anthem, the perfect backdrop to this eagerly awaited night of European football. There's the whistle, and here we go. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man? He's had a shot! And he's done it!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Really outwitted one-on-one. Once more, he gets the better of the keeper.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
Borussia Dortmund didn't expect this, that's for sure. What can they do now? Going through. Aimed low and direct. Now it's Keita. Raggi. Now he's wondering who wants it. Coaxed out to the wing. He'll have a dip! Superb from Dembele! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. And however many surrounded him, that is what he can do.
Oh, this fella's as slippery as an eel the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a case of now you've got him, now you don't. Brilliant.
Monaco take a 2-goal lead and things should be comfortable from here on in.
Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief
Hits one! Saved only by poor finishing.
Borussia Dortmund just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
A poor kick by the keeper, been intercepted, played out to the wing. Passes. Can he score? More and more and more and more. They are running riot. All too easy. They are in danger of disappearing out of sight. Well, he was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserve to.
Three without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Manfran is demanding it out. Massive leap! What about it? What a great header, got plenty on that.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no sledge.
So is this the start of a comeback? That's Dembele. Goretzka plays it forward. Lucas Moura. That'll be a throw. Imbula. And he's made certain that won't get through. Seems now to be all about width.
Well, when you have the personnel to create in wide areas...
Goes for goal! No mistake! And they are pulling clear here. Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space and good understanding to pull it off.
First 45 minutes are up.
Well, I would think this one is possibly over as a contest. They know they've already reached cruise control, and it's a case of the right game management to take it from here.
Monaco lead by 3 in a game all about goals. It's so easy on the eye and promises more of the same after the break. So we're just settling back into this second half. He's left his man. Goretzka done very well to intervene. Played out to the right. He's got away. Goretzka. And it's Dembele.
This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frightened of people getting in behind. Shooting chance! Yes, it's in! More and more and more and more! They are running riot! Monaco tear their opponents apart once again. They are utterly ruthless. Xhaka did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. It's Keita! No, that's just wide. It so nearly came off for him.
Yeah, and you can feel and hear how the crowd are reacting to all of this.
And the finish! In it goes! Well, just another one to add to what has already been an incredible haul. Monaco... So that's it. It is all over. Monaco, comfortable winners.